Hi there, my name is Sharon Kenny. I'm the matchmaker.ie, and there's no point going through what's happening to us with this corona times, but just to say, like, it's absolutely unbelievable. We're all in a bit of shock and we have to deal with it in the best way possible. So really what we have to do is get out of our fear, that place of fear that we're concerned. Where are we going to be? That security that we're so used to, whether it's financial or whether it's just going out from 9 to 5 or whatever our situation is, and just change your attitude. So all the way along, I've always been saying, I wish I had more time. So if I can encourage you to do some of the stuff that I'm doing, in that time, the last few weeks, I have completely lost the idea of timing. So I think it's day 14, 15. It's Tuesday anyway. So the best way to go forward is to make a list, and on that list, find out what you really would like to change in your life. So I always wanted a little more time for me. And what I've done is I have started planting seeds. You'll see them down in the bottom corner there. I've started doing a bit more exercise. Unfortunately, I'm having a little more wine at night than I usually would, but everything in moderation. So we have to first look after our health, then look after our kind of family life, work situation, whatever situation that is. And the thing is to try to balance our circles as much as we can. And I go back to this all the time. So anyway, this is my little work area here. And I have done 3 circles down here. So Sharon Kenny is my name, actually. That's back to front, isn't it? So if we focus on you and getting you right, that's getting you balanced insofar as, learn how to meditate, learn how to get up in the morning and do that breathing. Really, that form of gratitude is second to none. To be able to have that strength within you, that you're breathing calmly, and then you can take things. You're taking on the front part of your brain, which is making you think more logically. You're thinking, instead of thinking with your conscious all the time, you're getting into your subconscious. 3% of our brain is our subconscious, and if we can get in there and relax within that area, we can become stronger in ourselves. So think of yourself first and what you really want to do, and if that is just starting with meditation and learning that, I'll put up a link below this video and you can see who I really think is one of the best meditators out there. Secondly, it's gratitude. When you get up, do that gratitude and how grateful you are for your healthy kids, your healthy family, your healthy mother, your father, whatever your situation is. Show that form of gratitude. And the third one is, do a journal. Write down and see which way you think and see why you think that way, and notice your thoughts and notice where you get angry and stressed under these times and what triggers you, and learn how to untrigger yourself by saying and staying calm. So there are 3 main areas in relation to you. Then the second thing is your work. So like I did down in the corner there, start getting your whatever, if you're not working as much as possible or as much as you did, get your hobbies sorted. I'm also painting and starting to do a bit of painting. This is a picture I did here, which is actually quite big, and it's all about texture and feeling, and I like it because it's kind of like a bit mad like myself. And so start working on what really you'd like to improve in your life. That's the next thing that you have to do. So it doesn't have to be something like art or something like gardening, but something that you're interested in a creative way. So get that done and start doing those things that you find creative. The third thing is your relationships. So I think we've never had such a chance to build relationships with our family. I've never talked to my mum so much on WhatsApp. She's just learned to do that. My kids, I'm with them. We play board games at night. We play cards at night. So, and then I'm lucky enough to have a wonderful partner. My ex-husband lives next door, and we all have a very good relationship, but that takes time, and we have to work at these things to make them happen. So it's so vital to focus on you, stay grounded, and you make people stronger as you make yourself stronger. So join me on my next day of advice, and we'll be giving out advice every day on, that's the 3 circles, and getting yourself right, getting your inner self right, your work kind of hobby self right, and the third one is your relationships right. So draw out those circles, have a look at them, and try to make them the same size. That is the aim for that balanced life. If you can balance those circles and have as much, say my circles would be pretty much balanced at the moment. I need to work more on my exercise, which is kind of, I'm looking at that as my work side at the moment. So let's balance ourselves, let's stay focused, let's stay strong, let's realize that we're going to be triggered during these rough times, and decide not to do any of the blame, do any of the shame, do any of the attack. Let's try not to shout, let's try to keep our cool. We all have things that wind us up. Mine is my 18-year-old and trying to get to do some studying now that he knows that the leaving is on hold. So that would be a trigger to me. So whatever your trigger is, the other one could be a kitchen, tidying the kitchen, who's leaving things behind, who's not dealing with the stuff in the kitchen. So let's just try to balance ourselves and realize how not to shout, curse, be abusive to each other, call names, be offensive to each other, and just chill and get ourselves together first and stay calm and happy during these unusual times. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Callwithsharon.com. If anyone needs to talk about anything, that's callwithsharon.com. Take care, bye.